The clock has now struck midnight in the nation's capital. A live look at Capitol Hill, where the government shutdown is now in effect. We do know that the officially issued guidance that the government will shut down. Today, we know that senators did hold a vote early today. Ultimately, that vote did not get us to a spot where they could avoid a government shutdown. So now here we stand October 1st, and it'll be up to the Senate in the morning to reconvene and see if they can work through some of the key issues. We'll be listening tomorrow morning. And when I say tomorrow morning, I mean Wednesday morning. We'll be listening Wednesday morning for any key concessions that may come from lawmakers. The U.S. Senate did adjourn earlier Tuesday evening without reaching a deal to extend federal funding. So we are now talking about a partial government shutdown that will have a range of effects on public services. Certain government activities will be impacted. Republicans had crafted a short-term measure to fund the government through November 21st, by the way. But Democrats insisted that the measure address their concerns on health care. They wanted to reverse the Medicaid wanted in President Trump's mega bill passed this summer and extend tax credits that make health insurance premiums more affordable for millions of people who purchase through the marketplaces established by the Affordable Care Act in DOE. Republicans called that Democratic proposal a non-starter, and that's why we sit where we sit tonight. A partial government shutdown on this Wednesday morning. Neither side so far has shown as of this hour, by the way, the House is not even expected to have votes this week. The Associated Press says that when a lapse in funding occurs, the law requires agencies to see activity and furlough, quote, non-accepted employees. Accepted employees include those who work to protect life and property. They stay on the job but don't get paid until after the shutdown ends. According to the Associated Press, here on Live Now, we will keep you posted with any updates that happen early in the morning tomorrow. And again, as we record this, it is midnight. Early. Wednesday morning, I was talking with Fox News Radio's Ryan Schmaltz earlier in the evening. I was asking him if anybody's staying on Capitol Hill tonight for any reason. He said no, for the most part. At least when I was talking to him about 2 hours ago, he said lawmakers were on their way out in the media or on their way out as well. There was simply no more work to be done tonight. We know that the Senate is expected to reconvene Wednesday morning. And the big question is what happens next? And how quickly can an agreement be made to fund the government? Will Republicans be able to reach any concessions with the Democrats? Perhaps will that short-term funding measure be on the table tomorrow to fund the government through November 21st? Or will we eventually see a longer-term solution coming through the pipeline? Again, neither side has shown any signs of budgeting so far. You've been watching the news today. You've likely heard that neither side has blinked. And that remains the case. As we are just past midnight now, Wednesday morning on the East Coast, all administrations in the government, by the way, do get some leeway to choose which services to freeze and which to maintain in the shutdown. The app says that FBI investigators, CIA officers, our traffic controllers, and agents operating airport checkpoints will keep working. Programs that rely on mandatory spending also will generally continue during a shutdown. We've also heard that President Trump's immigration crackdown will continue as well. The time now about 5 minutes past midnight in the nation's capital. The government shutdown has officially commenced. We are going to continue to track this story closely in the coming days. Most of the analysts and experts that I've talked to, by the way, I asked them the question, does this feel like an hours-long shutdown? Does this feel like a days-long shutdown? Does it feel like a weeks-long shutdown? It's impossible to tell. It's impossible.